Welcome, I'm Danny from Danny's Car Auto Show. Today I'll be showing you Mazda's 3-row midsize SUV, the CX-90. Right here behind me is the 2025 Mazda CX-90 with the trim Turbo S Premium Plus. Now this is the top of the line trim. You cannot go any higher, you cannot do any better. This is it. Now this color right here is Artisan Red Premium, which looks gorgeous on this CX-90 with this gloss black grille right here and the chrome accents. Now you do have these slots right here in your front bumper to provide airflow to the vehicle. And your headlights are going to be LED with LED daytime running lights, LED high beams. And your turn signal will run from those LED headlights all the way through this chrome accent right here into your gloss black grille, which looks very good when it's turned on. Now you have a 360 surround vision camera along with 360 surround vision sensors, which you have all around the vehicle, including in the back, the sides, everywhere. So it's very easy to park this car. Now under the hood, you have a 3.3 liter inline 6 producing 340 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, a towing capacity of 5,000 pounds, and standard all-wheel drive, which is great for this vehicle because how big it is. Now, all along with this front end, it's very sharp, very sleek. The hood runs seamlessly along the side of the car, paired up with the headlights, and you have these nice sharp corners on the front of the hood. So that is the front of your vehicle on the CX-90. Now moving on to the side profile of your 2025 Mazda CX-90 top of the line trim Turbo S Premium Plus. Now you will get these gorgeous 21-inch alloy wheels with silver accents and gloss black in the center. Now right here on the side, you will get more chrome along with an inline 6 badge, so everyone you have a powerful inline 6 under this hood. Now you have this chrome accent along the bottom of your door panel, which just matches up with this red exterior, and you also have body color mirror caps with blind spot monitoring built in and integrated turn signals. Now when you lock your Mazda, your mirrors will fold in, and then you also have a smart entry. So when your key fob is in range, all you have to do is pull your door handle or just put your thumb on it, and it will unlock the vehicle and fold out your mirrors, giving you easy access into your Mazda. Then to lock it again, just put your thumb on it or press your key fob to lock it, and it will lock. So that's the side profile of your 2025 Mazda CX-90. Now before I step into the CX-90, I want to show you this. This is your 8-way power adjusting seat. You got 2 right here, 2 right here, and then you got 2-way lumbar support, which is great for a road trip. Now right here on your door panel, you have one of 12 Bose premium surround sound. Then you have this gorgeous wood right here, some more chrome finish, and you have this gorgeous white Nappa leather. Now all your controls are here, your power door locks, your door handle, and just all your window controls. And you also have your power folding mirror button right here to fold in your mirrors. Now you also have a tilting and telescoping steering wheel, 4 ways, up, down, back, and forth, which is great. And right here, you also have your seat presets. You got 2 of them. And you also have your trunk opener right here. So now let's step in. Okay, now that we are inside the vehicle, let's power it on. You simply put your foot on the brake, press the engine start button, and the car powers on, and your screen will also turn on. Now this is your infotainment display. It is a 12.3 inch, which is a decent size, but the only thing I do not like is absolutely no touchscreen. You could do whatever you want, you're not going to get it to work. Now the only way you can get the touchscreen to work is if you connect Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which I do not have connected right now. So whenever you have the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto connected, it will work. Just whenever you're in the regular Mazda, it will not work. So this is what you have to run it off of. This knob right here, this is for your radio, your volume, and you got your favorites here. And this just uses, you twist it, and you can scroll through that, and you click it, and that's for your navigation, your audio, home button back, and then I'll get to all of these buttons later. So this is a 12.3 inch, like I said. Then we'll start right here in your entertainment. This is where all your audio is. Now, like I said, you do get the 12 speaker surround sound, which is very nice. This is all your entertainment stuff. You got your manual tuning, your radio. Now, since this is a dealer car, we do not have Sirius XM on this, just the regular FM and AM radio. So this is just all your settings. There's not much on this screen since it's not touchscreen, but you got the stations list. It's very easy to use. I actually like the knob a bit better than the touchscreen, just because when you're driving, you're not reaching up, trying to touch stuff. This, you just can simply reach down, hands reach, and just scroll through. So it's very easy to use. To turn the volume up, just twist your knob. Works very nice. So then let's go back home. Then right here you got your information. Then right here are all your fuel efficiency monitors. Now I forgot to mention, this does have a mild hybrid battery pack in it. So your fuel efficiency is a bit better, around like 28 miles per gallon. So you can click it. You can see what your MPG is. Then down here you also have your Sirius XM travel link. Then your vehicle status monitor, which just shows you everything on your vehicle. Then going back home, this is your communication. So you click it, this is where your phone will come up if you have your device paired. And this will just take you to the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now right here is your navigation. You could go there by clicking that, scroll, or just clicking this button here, and it will take you to it. So you have what direction you're facing, and it also will show you a map. It shows you your altitude, your longitude, your latitude, everything. Very nice. So you also have the integrated map system, which is nice if you don't have the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto paired. Then you also have your settings. So right here, this is your in-vehicle display, which is also known as a HUD or an heads-up display. It will show up right here. Can't really see it that well, but you adjust it through here. You can go in, adjust the center display, instrument cluster, everything. Then you click it, you can increase the text size, just everything is adjustable. So then going back down, you got your surround sound. This is for your surround sound system. Safety settings, this is for all your parking sensors. You can do everything to make it like your liking. You got your speed limits. Everything is just all from a touch of a button, real easy to control. You got your collision avoidance, which you can also adjust on your steering wheel. Driving monitor, your parking sensors. Everything is just great in this vehicle. The screen is very easy to use. It's very safe because you just got this knob. All you have to do is reach down and twist it. You're not reaching up, distracting yourself. Just very easy. Then you got your notifications over there, and just back to your home screen. So that is your 12.3-inch display on your Mazda CX-90. Okay, now let's move on to our information display. This is the same size as the screen, 12.3 inches. Now everything is controlled from these buttons here. Here, and you also have your drive modes right here, which right now we are in normal mode. You have 3 modes. You have sport, which it will change what the instrument cluster looks like. This gives like red accents. Then you got the normal mode, which we were in. And then you got your off-road mode. Now the off-road mode gives it like a more thicker thing right there. And it also shows you your compass. So I'm going to put it into normal mode, because that's the one I prefer. Now it shows right here your RPMs, your mile per hour, and this is just everything, your fuel level, and then you got the how many miles are left on the vehicle, the temperature, and then just everything else. Right here, this is to adjust your gap for your collision. Then over here, you can answer and decline phone calls. Then you also have volume control right here. So if you don't want to go over here to twist this. You can simply press up and it will turn your volume up. You also change the station with this right here. And this is where you adjust the gap for your collision alerts. Right there. So again, the Mazda screens are pretty much basic. There's not much to do about them. But that's what most cars need, just basicness. You don't need that big 17-inch screen, just something simple and easy to use. So that is your information display on your 2025 Mazda CX-90. Okay, now let's just move on to the general interior. So I showed you all this stuff with the steering wheel, the instrument cluster, and the infotainment display. Now right here, you have paddle shifters to go to your 8-speed automatic transmission. Then right here, you have your turn signal and your headlight controls. And you also have the headlight button right there and your tilting and telescoping steering wheel like I showed you before. Now right here, you have all your sensors. There, you just press that on and off. Your parking sensors on and off. Then this is your auto stop. Then over here, you have all your windshield wiper controls. Easy to use, simple, and this is what your horn sounds like. Then right here, you have this to adjust the brightness of your display, and you also have your trip right there. So then moving over to here, right here is your cup holders. You got 2 of them, and this nice wood around it. This is your gear shifter. You could also press this button here to go to your cameras. There's your 360 surround vision camera. And you also can switch through to show the front right there. You can show the sides. Nice, easy to use. Then right here is your hazards, which then this right here will light up down here to show your hazards are on. Then like I showed you, this is for your modes, and this is your gear shifter. It's more like a hybrid gear shifter. It's real easy. You go over for reverse, over and down a little bit for neutral, and all the way down for drive. And then to put it into your low, to use that 8-speed automatic transmission, you just hit your paddle shifters and it will take you into it. Then you also have your auto hold right here, so you can press your brake and take your foot off of it. To say you're sitting in a drive-thru, you could rest your feet, not have to hold the brake, and you also have your parking brake right there. Then this is tri-zone climate controls. So you have a dual zone up here and one in the second row. You have a heated steering wheel, driver and passenger heated seats, and also driver and passenger ventilated seats, which I do have on right now. Right here is where you adjust all your climate controls. You just click through right here, and the passenger can do it as well. You also can recirculate the air. This is to adjust the fan speed. It's real easy to use buttons. I don't like when the car brands integrate all the climate controls into the screen. I just like regular buttons. So this is very nice to use. Then right here, you do have a wireless charging pad and a 12-volt AC outlet. Then in your center console right here, it is a dual opening one. So you got 2 sides to open. It's not too deep, but you also have 2 USB-Cs right there, and this is for a SIM card, this slot right here. I like this dual opening one. It's very nice, so you can just open one at a time. Then this is your glove box. Pretty deep. It goes decent far back. Then again right here, just your nice dashboard. You got your white Nappa leather, and you also have these black lines right here that goes nice through them. Then you got your floor mats down here, which says CX-90, and these nice grab handles to shut the car very easily. Now up here are all your headlamp controls. You have all your seatbelt monitors right here. So if someone in the third row clicks the seatbelt on, it will light up. Let me see if I could actually reach back there. Let's see. So let me grab a seatbelt. Okay, let's buckle the one seat in. Buckled. Now it shows the passenger in the second row has their seatbelt on, but no one else in the back seat does. So that's really nice for when people's driving. They can see who has their seatbelts on and who does not. Then right here, it's the controls for your sunroof. You do have a panoramic sunroof. It opens up, and only the front portion opens up about 8 inches or so, not the full thing. And you also have your screen to fully close it. Its power goes all the way from the back seat to the front, closes it up real nicely. Then right up here, you will also have a sunglass holder to put your sunglasses in. Close it up. Your sunglasses are tucked away and out of the way. Then you also have your mirrors right here. Now there's no light right here on the visor. You just have a light up there, so when you open and close it, that will turn on. So that is the interior of your 2025 Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus trim. Okay, now up front, I did forget to mention that the windshield wipers are rain detecting. But now let's focus on the second row back seat. Once I step in, I'm truly obsessed. If I am car shopping and I'm looking at 3-row SUVs and I see the center console back here, take my money, don't show me the rest of the car. I don't need to test drive it, just give me the car. The center consoles are the best for these 3-row SUVs because most of them have the captain chairs, not a bench seat. So you have this ugly owl here, which isn't too appealing. You just got these thin armrests. It just doesn't really work. So the center console is the best bet. It just looks nice in this car with this Nappa white leather. It just matches up perfectly. So you have 2 cup holders right here and 2 cup holders in Bose door panels, totaling 6 cup holders just in this second row. Now you will have secret storage right here to hide snacks on a road trip, everything. And then you also have the dual opening center console like you do up front. You just press the buttons and it will open up. It is very deep. This is an iPad mini. It fits in here great. Perfect. And you also have the leather on the center console on the sides. It's just great. You have the seat mat back pockets. You also have the wood accents right there and your chrome accents. Now one thing I'm also obsessed with in this car, sunshades. It has sunshades. So the one best thing about integrated sunshades into mid-size SUV is like when you're hauling kids, instead of putting up those ugly suction cup things that stick to your window, you can't roll your window down, the integrated ones just look so much better. I can't tell you how many times I get into a car, go to roll down the windows, and I can't see and I forget my sunglasses. So sunshades are just the best bet for these back seats. Now unfortunately the third row will not get the sunshades, but the second row gets them, which is just great. They're easy to put up and down. They just clip in. And even with the window down, the sunshade could still be up, so you can still get that breeze on you while blocking the sun. Now you do have a light right here, and you do have your climate control, which is a part of your tri-zone climate. So both of these captain chairs right here are heated and ventilated, so that's what you get in your Turbo S Premium Plus trim. You get top of the line everything. The third row is not ventilated and heated, just these 2 captain chairs, but that's great. So then right here, your sunroof does stretch back, and you also have the lower latch anchors right here, 2 sets in each captain chairs, and you also have top tethers. So you have lower latches in the 2 captain chairs, and you also have the top tethers in the captain chairs too. So this is just a wonderful back seat. I would love to road trip in this vehicle just because you can stretch your legs out, you can recline your seats real nicely. You got this center console where you can hide snacks, you could put your iPad or laptop in, you got all of these cup holders, you can have up to six drinks in this back seat. This back seat is just one of a kind. You could tell this is a luxury car, you could tell this is well crafted. It's a great back seat. So that is the back seat in your 2025 CX-90. Okay, now let's focus on this third row. To get into your third row, you just pull this lever right here. Now, one unfortunate thing is they have these lower latches and top tethers, but it is not a car seat tilt. So to get into the third row, you will actually have to remove a car seat if you do have it in, because this center console does take up the aisle and you cannot put any walk through. So you pull forwards, the seat will tilt, and then it slides out of the way for you. Now, what a car seat tilt does, it gives you a bigger access into the third row. Like right there, that was tight access in. And then you got to pull the seat back on you. And it's just harder to pull back. Like the car seat tilt, you just do it, pull seat flips up, but the tilt and slide still does work. It's just not the preferred method. So I'm gonna leave that open so you can see back here. Now, I'm gonna move this seat up a decent amount. So back here, you do have lower latch anchors, which is great. You only have them in this right seat right here. So let me feel. Okay, so both seats have top tethers, which you can put car seats in both. Just I won't recommend putting one in this left seat just because you only have a top tether, not lower latches. So this right seat right here though does have lower latches and a top tether, which is good for installing car seats. So 3 seats with top tethers, 4 seats with lower latch anchors. Now this whole back seat does have 4 seats, the 2 captain chairs and only 2 back here. You do not get that third seat, which you can't really fit a third seat in here. It's just better with the 2 because you get more room. Now right here, like I said, you have your vent right there. No ceiling vent. You have a light back here. You have a USB-C port to charge your phones. Then you also have 2 cup holders here, 2 cup holders there, so a total of 4 cup holders in this back seat. Then you do have little latches for your seat belt, which is nice. And then you also have hooks right here for your cargo net. Now I'm gonna pull this seat back right here and just show you this leg room. Now I'm gonna pull it all the way back. Mostly when you're sitting back here, you're not gonna have it all the way back, but I'm gonna show you both. So all the way back, this is your leg room. Not too great. My ankles are like folded in half. My knees are touching the seat or I'm like eating them. So this back seat, the third row, is not the best when this seat is all the way pulled back. So I'm gonna push it up to like this section you would have it in if you're actually have someone sitting back here. So that would be like around right here. Right here, you get some more leg room. So my feet's not touching the seat, I'm not chewing on my kneecaps. It's just a bit better. I do like that you could slide your feet under the second row just to make it a bit easier, give you more leg room. But most likely, if you're back here, you're gonna have the seat like this. Your second row passenger is gonna lose a lot of leg room if you have a big driver, because that seat's gonna be pulled back. This seat's gonna be pushed forwards. So all in all, this third row is good if you're just using it occasionally. But if you're buying this as like a family SUV and you're planning on hauling, so this is 6 seats. If you're planning on using up all 6 seats every day, this isn't a car I would recommend, because just you're not going to have that much leg room for any of the passengers. So this is just like an occasional third row. I would not recommend sitting in it every day, but it is there if you need it. So let me step out, show you this car seat, not car seat, the tilt inside again. So just pull that back, locks in. Then to step out, you just step out right there. You pull the seat back and push on the seat, and it will lock into place. So that is your third row in your 2025 Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus trim. Okay, now moving on to the back of your 2025 Mazda CX-90 top of the line trim. Now this back right here is very aggressive. It's sloped down. You got these stored looking taillights, which have the thick thing on the end, and it gets skinnier the whole way you go down. Now you do have your CX-90 badge along with your all-wheel drive, and you also have your Sky Active badge. Now since this is a top of the line trim, you will get that hands-free kick, which makes it easier to open if you do have your hands full. So you just simply put your foot under, and this hands-free kick does work good. A lot of car brands, the hands-free kick is just like iffy, you don't know if it's gonna work. This one, I've used it many times so far. It works perfect. Now back here, you have 15.9 cubic feet of cargo room, which is really good for this size vehicle. It's not as much as like say the Traverse, the Enclave, the Acadia, but you have to think this is the more luxurious version. So it is gonna be a bit smaller. So you do have a little bit of underfloor storage. You also get your roadside assistant kit, which has everything in it. you need if you get a flat tire on the side of the road. So right here in the back, you do have a 120 volt outlet, like a household outlet. You have a 12 volt AC outlet. Then right here, you have a little bit of airflow vents. Then you have bag hooks right here to hook grocery bags into. So say you have like something you don't want rolling around, you hook it onto here and it won't roll around your car. So you also have some lights, your hookup for your cargo shade and your cargo net. Now to fold down this third row, it's not like most luxury cars. Usually they have like a button right here, folds the seats down. This is all manual. So you just simply pull the seat and push forwards and it goes down. Like I was talking about, these third rows does have top tethers. So again on this seat, just pull the strap, headrest will come down, push, fold down. Now same thing with the second row seats. No power, you have to walk around and do it. So going around, there's just like a little lever right here on the side. You just pull up, seat will come down real nicely. Then, same thing on this side, but I'm actually going to leave this up for a second. I'm actually going to put this up, because with this third row, I forgot to mention, you have 40.1 cubic feet of cargo room. The trunk closing on me again. This is hands-free kick. Every time I try to sit in the trunk, closes on me. So I need to open that back up. So with the third row down, you have 40.1 cubic feet of cargo room, which I'm going to try to lift my feet up so I don't get that hands-free kick. Okay, so you also have your hookup for your cargo shade like I talked about. So if you are using your cargo shade, you have to have this third row down. So if the third row is up, the cargo shade will not be usable. The third row has to be down for the cargo shade to be usable. So now let me fold down that second row again. Just again, pull up on those levers. And they come down. Sometimes the lever's a bit stiff, so you have to really put some effort into pulling up. And it will fold down. So now you have 75.2 cubic feet of cargo room. Again, I'm going to lift my feet so the hands-free kick don't get me. 75.2 cubic feet. That's a lot. I'm going to lay down. Now, you do have a lot of room. The panoramic sunroof is very nice. You can look up at the sky. And what's nice about having that center console is whenever you have the captain chairs alone, you have that aisle just open. So now if you're hauling something, the center console will act as the middle seat. Like say you have a bench seat, you have that middle seat. So everything's flat. So this center console will act as that middle seat just to give it easier to haul stuff. So to put your seat back up, just grasp your headrest, lift, and it'll go back up really nicely. Now, to put the third row up, again, no buttons. You have to pull those straps, come up, lift your headrest. Same thing on the left side, pull the strap, and lift your headrest. Now to close your trunk, you can see that you can use hands-free kick, or you can press this button right here. It will close it, or you can press this and it will lock the vehicle. So let me shut this. So if I press this button right here, the vehicle locks and the trunk closes. To make it easier, so you're not closing the trunk, then grabbing your key fob. You just press the button and it's all done at once. So that is the trunk of your Mazda CX-90. Overall, the 2025 Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus trim is a great vehicle overall. It's a luxury midsize SUV, and there's that headlight turn signal that I was showing you. It's a great midsize luxury SUV for any family, anyone that just wants to drive a big Mazda with that powerful inline 6 engine. And the starting price for this trim is $56,000. Now this exact model I have right here is $59,215. So it's on the higher end price, almost around $60,000. What you do have to take into consideration though, this is a luxury SUV. So right here again on the back, you got your gorgeous rear end with that Artisan Red Premium color. And there's your CX-90 all-wheel drive badge. And also your parking sensors right there. Now, if you're looking into buying a Mazda CX-90, head down to Rourke Mazda and talk to Larry Mercurio, which allowed me to review this gorgeous CX-90 and talk to him about purchasing one of these vehicles. Thanks for watching.